Hi, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Molly D. McNab, MD. Little did I know going through med school, the MD would actually stand for manic depressive. Yes, I actually graduated from medical school and worked as a doctor for a while. It turns out there's not a lot of work for a doctor that spends more time hospitalized than her patients do. Being a doctor and being a patient too is really hard. I know when I know more about something than they do, which is always. I seem to think I can be a doctor to myself, which is probably why I end up in the ER frequently. And nurses on the psych unit always tend to think I'm delusional. For some reason, they don't take me seriously when I say, no, really, I am a doctor. Speaking of medical school, I have a lot of debt. And living on Social Security, not a lot of ability to pay it off. So I get a lot of collection calls. They typically go like this. Hi, is this Molly McNab? I guess. Could you provide your date of birth for identity purposes? At this point, I realize they're going to try to get money out of me with little result. Dr. McNab, I'm calling because you have an outstanding student loan balance of $356,542. And I'm wondering how you'd like to take care of that today. Visa, check my phone. Well, I have $12 left in the bank until next month. So I can give you $2 of that. Would that help? When do you think you'll have the money? Should I call back next month? I'm looking forward to our next chat. We need to talk about all those people on welfare that you see in the grocery store line whipping their food stamp cards out of their designer purses while holding their iPhones and buying organic quinoa. Holy crap, that's me. It's been a long way to fall from being a doctor to being on welfare. I used to think about all the places I could go to dinner. Now I think about all the ways I can cook a potato without electricity. I've had a rough couple of years. They've decided to make a movie about my life. It's pretty obvious that Angelina Jolie will play me. But she may need to lose a few pounds. Losing weight is hard. I lost almost 100 pounds a couple years ago, only to gain it back due to medications and French fries. People keep telling me to exercise, and I am. I'm exercising my right to eat ice cream. I recently started hearing voices. It was pretty scary, especially when they told me to do things I didn't want to do, like eat a salad. I've had a headache since last September due to increased pressure in my brain. The first brain surgery didn't work. Maybe I should have started with Tylenol. Yeah, I've had 3 brain surgeries this year. No big deal, it's not like it's brain surge. Well, it's not rocket science. I go to the doctor a lot, so I spend a lot of time in waiting rooms. When there's a big wait, I play waiting room bingo. Adult in pajamas. Check. That person's telling everyone else why they're there. Check. Someone complaining of a stomach ache while eating Cheetos. Child or adult? Check. Someone carrying a puke bucket? Check and move away. Judgmental person who should just mind their own business and read the Outdated People magazine? Free space, that'd be me. And bingo. I've got a lot of doctors, a psychiatrist, a family doctor, a neurologist, a neurosurgeon, an ear, nose, and throat doctor, a neuro-ophthalmologist, and a gynecologist. I'm always going to appointments. You'd think by now they'd figure out I'm really just lonely. I also see a therapist. My therapist and I have been working on assertiveness for months. Hopefully, in a few more months, I'll be able to assertively ask for a new therapist. My therapist has also been trying to teach me about boundaries, like the restraining order she got against me. Like any other single woman, I have a cat. And like any other cat, mine's only nice on her terms. She's also technically my therapy cat. Who knew that therapy involved being ignored, bitten, and scratched? At least she doesn't charge a copay. As I mentioned, I have bipolar disorder. Things get pretty interesting when I'm manic. One manic episode, I started a Mary Kay business. I don't wear makeup. I am a terrible salesperson. Still no pink Cadillac. But I do have a basement full of lipstick and anti-aging cream. Makeovers at my house after the show? One time when I was manic, I went to a craft store and bought every single cake decorating supply they had. I think my cat's tired of having birthdays now. But she seemed to like the birthday parties better than she liked the Mary Kay makeovers.